Star-Spangled Banner.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We'll be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5 play.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
One of the stories tonight, MP squaring off against LeBron James. What a treat tonight. This is the first ever meeting between the two.
At this stage of his career, LeBron James is much more selective in choosing the spot. He's still able to dominate in a number of ways, and mentally he can outthink you. I think he's usually the smartest player on the court.
You know, I'm very curious to see how MP comes out and sets the tone in this one. You know he wants to make a statement in this game.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. And it's Money in a power forward.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
That's how they get him.
And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game.
That was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
This is pause worthy. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in actual intercourse with a rapper. Redacted, R&B singer, redacted.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
So they had a threesome. Oh, that's
Leonard against
nasty.
Hachimura. And he left it on top.
Like
and there's the whistle on the shot. So
that's
2 free throws for him coming up.
Mr. Combs promised
Clark,
to make
what's
sure
most
that
amazing
Mr.
about
Jones
LeBron James,
wins producer
how remarkable
of the
he
year
is playing at his age.
Grammys, and he engaged in This is crazy. The following are screenshots of the video of Stevie J anally bang, bang, bang a white man that Mr. Combs provided to Mr. Jones. Hey, yo, this whole joint is pause-worthy, son. What is this? What is this, son? Nah, that's crazy. And this looked like Floyd Mayweather. I'm not going to lie. Now, let's play this clip now. Stevie J
and here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LeBron and Vanderbilt at the 3 and 4. Prince is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Wood in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. James with the rebound. The Lakers trail. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
True enough. Allie, thanks. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers shooting 46%, a decent average so far.
Yeah, his feelings is hurt. His feelings is hurt.
Finish from LeBron.
Yo, this is
Yet
crazy,
another
man.
stellar night for
It's
LeBron
crazy.
offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Take that.
Pass to Money.
Yeah, son. Yeah, this is crazy, son.
George,
this
a screen on James.
Work. That's nasty work,
Back
son.
to George. Over Vanderbilt.
Yo, that's not,
George, no good. And here are the Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
This is a mess, yo. Word. Mr. Combs used access. I can't even read this again, son. This is nasty. That's crazy,
That was a good call. The
crazy.
defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Tucker's checked in for the Clippers.
And then he was like, no weapon formed against us shall prosper or something like that. He was in the studio taping for Diddy and them, right? Now,
and here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
You know, he realizes, you know,
the Clippers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter.
Last time I saw this dude,
to the middle.
He was getting locked up.
Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
He was on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know what happened, but
Vanderbilt against Tucker. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. The Clippers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Plumlee is screen on James.
Oh, man.
Here's George. James with the rebound.
I'm in the conspiracy.
The Lakers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
They want to fight. I don't know.
There, LeBron for 3.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
I can't even read this again, man. But, yo.
Not a bounds. The Lakers will take it.
I just wanted to come up here real quick, man. You know, man, get my due diligence on what's going on because I told y'all that music industry is not.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
This is normal practice in the music industry.
Vanderbilt is screen on George. James finds Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent.
Look, even Stevie J is doing. So he was showing people a videotape, right?
4 on the clock. Prince, the pass to James. Launches a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
See, the music business, this is why a lot of people don't make it in the music business. I'm going to keep it a buck with you,
Back to George.
Like, you ever wonder why certain people get picked to be in the music business, right?
And he'll draw the foul.
It's because they can see the weak.
It's on
right? They
LeBron
pray
James.
on the weak.
Clark
like I said before, why do you think all of these new rappers
is little
this?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker
so they don't pick the type of people. They gotta see
in the game when
that
you look at the
some type of
totality of what shot making is. There's nobody
persuade.
that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Vincent. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Powell. And he makes both free throws. Well, the Lakers moved from Inglewood to this downtown arena back in '99. This place has been special, Clark.
Some all-time
And I will make a bitch say, hey, oh, bow. Roll, shake it for a bad itch. She's shaking to me, and I just wanna grab it.
free with TurboTax free edition. Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify. 1040 and limited credits only. Get the TurboTax app now.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Walking Dead video. So here's my Q&A.
Some of the shit going on in the world today. Puerto Rico has issued a health emergency after recording an unusually high number of dengue fever cases. Krispy Kreme Donuts is partnering with McDonald's. Rollout will begin later this year, but by the end of 2026,
moments here.
Krispy Kreme Donuts will be available in every McDonald's around the world. And I know what you're thinking.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this.
I know it's a little crazy, but it's all I can find. And in the United States, South Carolina's Treasury has discovered a bank account with
Come on, come on. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Tell me what you think they should use that money for.
Taking a look at the Clippers. Well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow.
Pretty good.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Los Angeles Lakers.
So I'm going to do a short
Well, they're inflicting major damage from downtown, shooting with a lot of confidence. And on the other side, that defense looks frustrated. Frustrated? You mean a little bit crispy? I can smell it. Barbecue chicken time.
Then definitely make sure to go and join the Discord. I will leave a link down below in the description of this video. And yeah, there's channels there and stuff.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
It's a lot of fun. We're always talking about the Walking Dead, the ones who live, and really anything Walking Dead. But let's get into the first question here. So, Q&A, do you think it would have been better for them to have Jadis turn over Rick and Michonne to Beal? Have Beal reveal the echelon briefing to them before he kills them?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Money in at the 4. They get the rebound. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Harden with a 9-footer. Good. He hits the jumper. Harden's got 11.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
Harden against Russell. Hachimura outside. To the inside. James. Got a hand on it. George outside. Here's Money. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by James. Outside Russell. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Hachimura from long range. Money grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he jams it home with authority.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
So far, do you think that episode 5 was your least favorite episode? To me, it felt way too.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Davis. Russell deciding where to go with it. Out to James. Three-pointer from the corner. James with the stroke.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight flanks.
George outside. Here's Money. Leonard with a screen on James. Money. Pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
You know, maybe there's some potential for a season 2 at that point as well. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see it there. But I do think that in terms
the
of
Lakers in the lead.
Being my least favorite, that's actually my
pass to Reeves. Hachimura with the ball. James outside.
And I really like how
high post Davis. Now Russell. And there's James from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Off target from outside. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in.
Those moments where you just spend time with the characters and you learn a lot, and it's just relaxing, you know, and it's like a nice episode. So that's why, to me, personally, episode 5 was my favorite, even though I know that, like, when you look at episode 4 and, you know, what we learned and just everything behind it, like, it's obviously for sure a top 10. I can see that. Q&A, who's a better character, Red or Roomba? Well, I'm going to say Roomba, because I don't know who
the Clippers trail.
I know the character was in episode 5.
Brown and Vanderbilt are the 3 and 4. Gabe Vincent out there with Torian Prince. And it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Plumlee a screen on James. Money. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to James. Shoots from the right block. Wow, some sturdy inside play from LeBron.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Another season because it seems like they're going
to the left wing.
I don't know, for some reason, this finale seems mixed, and we've seen some responses.
Here's Money. Check by James. Money. Pass to Plumlee.
There's a lot of emotion on that, but
lets it fly. Wood grabs the board. Well, the Lakers shooting the rock well at 46%. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Greg?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
Really the happiest about it. And I think that
free throw misses.
Fix that, but I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We're like only a couple days away now, right? QA, is it possible for there to be something on Judith
and he's good on the second? Well, as we've seen throughout the history of the Lakers, Clark, it's a big free agent and trade destination.
Well, I think part of it is the weather attraction. I mean, guys love playing where the weather is always nice. Not to mention to be with a team whose goal is to win championships.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's what...
For a while, and then end that arc, right? I could see them doing something like that. So, yeah, Judith and RJ,
Clippers
I could see
call
them
time
back
here.
At some point here, but it really depends because of, you know, the actors, too. Like, they're getting older, right? And that's the thing. You wait a couple more years. Kids age really fast, right? Like, for us,
and so here are the Clippers.
And we don't really change
they trail by 16.
5 years is a big, big difference. So, you know, if they're waiting to do, like, a season 2 or a
Here's
season
Money.
3, like,
check by
honestly,
James.
Like, the characters could be adults at that point. And so then do you have to recast, or do you
knocks
just
it
make
loose.
the timeline that much later?
Leonard passes to Money.
Just do that. Do you think the echelon
clock at 4.
Will involve the
And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding is that been?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half. Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Stolen by Russell.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
The Clippers making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
That no one else knows about. But the overall goal and a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, they're not going to be saying in that meeting that Michelle did, right?
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Ali LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports.
The Commonwealth could be brought up in the echelon briefing as another surviving city on the continent. I could see them bringing the Commonwealth up. It would, you know, I mean, I don't know. Like, I could see them bringing it up, and then for us, we would be, like, freaking out about it. But for Rick, it's so irrelevant because he doesn't know anything about the Commonwealth, right? So that's why I don't know if they would bring that up in the scene, because for Rick, it's, like, irrelevant. But I don't know. Again, for us fans, we'd be really excited, right? Q&A, do you think Gabriel will reunite with Rick and Michonne? I personally don't think so. Like, eventually, yes. But in the finale here, no, I don't see it. Q&A, do you think the CRM are in business with
I didn't foul out or nothing. That's insane. What was playing plan?
All right, I'm just gonna say it. When it's all said and done, MP will be the GOAT, unequivocally.
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 That's my assumption, because I think they've talked about you know, just wasting resources. I think they just had enough of that. That's sort of my interpretation of it in terms of, yeah, the Commonwealth. I think that they do just sort of, like, they could have been surprised by the CRM for sure, but obviously that storyline that they over here in season 11, and then it just ended up being something entirely different, which is very just, I don't know, very upsetting for sure. But
MP wearing Jordans.
Yeah, they know
makes a lot of sense.
Pretty confident in that, but as for anything else, yeah, I don't know. It definitely is really weird. I mean, they must know a lot of other companies. That's sort of the only explanation I think that you can make there, is that there's just a lot of other communities, right? And they can't just go around and destroy all of them, right? But I'm gonna leave it here. Again, thank you guys so much for all your questions. There's a lot more questions here, so I will obviously get to that tomorrow and answer all of that. So again, thank you so much for all of your guys' questions. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit is for this team.
Don't let Zion put you on a poster now. Get physical out there.
Let's get this win, MP.
CJ, what up, bro?
MP, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, you know, I'm great, bro. Just getting ready to teach an old man some new tricks.
Point of the game is to win, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, don't get caught on no posters tonight. A lot of cameras around here.
Guess we'll see what happens.
All right, bet.
Good luck.
Go.
Grant, a really important game for the in-season tournament tonight. Both of these teams are still alive.
Well, BA, despite...
No shooter.
If you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and that's how I got this $250K check in less than 30 seconds. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, if you've been injured in a car accident, I'm about to turn your world upside down. I was in a car accident a few months ago. My car was totaled, and I ended up injuring my arm. I was in a bad situation. I missed work, and to make things worse, the small check the insurance offered me wasn't enough to buy a replacement car in this market. Luckily, I was scrolling on my phone late at night.
Is
What's really
that
going on? Because a lot of it seems too on the money. Is someone really trying to warn us?
Riley Gaines, Joe Rogan, they have a very interesting conversation about Jesus, the second coming, in light of all the crazy stuff that's been going on.
Federal agents raided 2 homes of rapper Sean Diddy Combs on Wednesday, saying that he is under investigation for sex trafficking.
Is there actually an attack on family at the moment?
I think there is, and I'm so sensitive to it because I think family is the backbone of America.
But before we get into that, guys, my name is Ruslan. This channel exists to encourage, empower, and inspire you to live a life that blesses God. If you're new here or if you're not new here, please make sure you subscribe, as a huge percentage of the people who watch this channel, unfortunately, are not. All right, let's get into this video. Shout out to Riley Gaines. She tied with Leah Thomas at the time where Leah Thomas had that medal, and then she spoke out against it. She specifically shared the graphic details of her being in the locker room and having to change, right? And those specific details. But here they get into her faith, which is really interesting.
I think there's a separate conversation that needs to be had involving CPS, because again, that's disgusting, to say the least.
And it's always been morally reprehensible. It's always been a thing that we wanted to kill people for. And now all of a sudden we're saying that it's an identity. Again, if I was trying to destroy a country, I would throw that into the educational system, and I'd make it seem virtuous to discuss this in an open-minded and objective way. Like, they can't help who they identify with.
Well, and honestly, right, like, again, being a Christian, the Bible tells us that we will reach a point, and Paul says it in Acts and Romans and different places. He tells us that we will reach a point where bitter is seen as sweet, dark is seen as light, and evil is seen as moral.
She's preaching.
Hey man, that's kind of what we're seeing nowadays.
It's kind of what we're seeing nowadays. So I am with her. I think this stuff has always been here to some degrees. I think what's happened is that the internet has just made everything compound so much faster, because there's not a informational delay any longer. Just get information to people super duper.
So you just know how much darkness is out there immediately.
Yeah, and this stuff was happening when I was in high school 20 years ago, right? You had the proliferation back then was, you had like the RuPaul's, who's by the way now accused of all kinds of crazy essay. Yikes. Had his own show on television, cross-dressing, all that. In high school, this was a proliferation of a lot of girls experimenting and saying they were bi. So now it's the stuff. Back then it was the bi stuff. Every girl was bi, they were experimenting. And you know what? 95% of these girls that were out here all grew up, had kids with dudes, or in heterosexual relationships. The dangerous stuff about the Transformer stuff is that some of that stuff is irreversible.
Ooh. Yeah,
but the same deception was on people 20 years ago when I was in high school. Public school kid, by the way, as it is now. So I think this stuff's been, I just think the internet just compounded it and exploded it.
It's undeniable that that's not what we're seeing now. And look, that's not to say that people who identify as trans are evil. I don't necessarily think that. But what is evil is deception.
Oh, she worded that so carefully. I don't necessarily think that. Yeah. Riley, it's fair to say that all of us outside of Christ are evil. Jesus said so, right? You who are evil know how to give good gifts. This is in Matthew chapter 7. There's none righteous, not one. So I think our natural state is broken, and our natural state isn't neutral. Right? It's just what degree of depravity do you want to go into?
It's just when you're talking about the T community,
Sure.
give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Losing in cup games, they can still advance into the knockout stages. So they both have a lot to play for. This should be a fun one.
All eyes tonight will be on the matchup between Zion Williamson and MP. And there's bound to be a feeling out process, as this one is the first ever NBA encounter between these two.
You've got your work cut out for you trying to bottle up Zion Williamson.
Largely, my focus is in thanks to people like Elon Musk.
It sounds loony when we start having these kind of conversations about like Satan and evil and good and and biblical stories. But as time goes on, I think that what the Bible is I think at one point in time there was a very sophisticated society that got wiped out by some sort of a massive natural disaster.
John 5:24, Jesus says, those who believe my message and believe in God who sent me will have eternal life. They will never be condemned for their sins because they have already passed from death to life. And that is the exact theme of our latest collection, Death to Life collection, available now through Sunday. So get yours now before it's gone forever over at blessgod.shop. I'll see you over there. Peace.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
I don't want to try to do you dirty, don't.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Boss.
He can go around you, over you, or through you.
And their first look at each other this year, this is a matchup we all really love to watch. So let's see how MP handles it.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones is the 2 with Ingram at small forward. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. And it's McCollum at point. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. 6 to shoot. Back to Williamson. Jones from outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Puts the move on. George with the bucket.
Silky smooth stroke. Nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
McCollum outside. Down low. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Harden from outside. The Pelicans pull it in. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game plan a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, Smitty, lots of expectations for this team if Zion can stay healthy.
Yeah, B.A., last year they were in the play-in. But if they can stay healthy, they'll be a sleeper team to contend.
That's good from Williamson.
The most important thing for Zion is staying healthy, because when he's on the floor, he's an elite talent.
That one misses. Ah, the golden years for the L.A. Clippers, Smitty. Those Lob City teams.
Ooh, I miss those days, B.A. Chris Paul tossing up alley-oops to DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. Those three pretty much won 50-plus games every season. And, man, were they fun to watch.
Yep, count it. Jones with the ball. Right. Now averaging 5.5 a game. And Williamson throws it down.
Punishing slam by Zion. This is what you get for giving him a look at the rim.
Leonard against Ingram. Here's Money. He came away with 14 points in his last game. For three, George fires in the triple. George has got 5.
He makes them at such a high clip from there. Paul George knows his range.
Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Here's Money, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Outside Jones, pass to Williamson. Inside, here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
What a pass from Williamson. I like seeing him involve his teammates like this.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. To the paint. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
All right, Grant, as a team, how long do you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Money with the bucket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
McCollum against Harden. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. George passes to Money. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Viral is the 6-armed stunt woman from Mojo World who appeared in the season 2 episode 11 Mojo Mission episode, and then in the season 3 episode 10 Long Shot episode that returns to Mojo World in the next week's episode has Nintendo in the title, suggesting a Mojo Nintendo storyline. Most seasons will be Long Shot again. Mason says, I isolate the heat of the woman. Famously, the type of radiation used by Bruce Banner to become the also text used by Hank throughout the 90s run, and in the original pilot episode. episode, when asked what makes mutants the way that they are, Beast responded with a variety of things: gamma rays, pollution,
Money's got 10 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Valanciunas with a screen on Leonard. Zubats against Valanciunas. Great D that time from Zubats. Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Money misses. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Jones. McCollum outside.
How many times? Yeah, Madeline is really worked up and making a point about the multitude.
Williamson with it.
Literally sacrificed herself, but it's just we're noting that,
Uses the glass on the layup. He has 7.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Clippers trail. And here's Harden. He's scoreless. Here's Money. Leonard outside. Over Ingram. Leonard can't get it to go.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. Back to Valanciunas. Williamson for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Physical play always seems to find Zion Williamson.
Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, BA, but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
And he's good on the first of 3. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Westbrook, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the second free throw is good.
I'm sure we'll get an answer for why Bishop went back in time to begin with. Of course, maybe Nathan Summers canonically grows up to be Cable when Apocalypse gives him a technical virus that he's taken into a future year of 3999 to cure. When this episode changes it so that Sinister gives him that virus instead of Apocalypse, like we know structurally.
And he makes all 3. Smitty, the injury bug has really played havoc with the Pelicans in the past.
They have, BA, and a lot of people have wondered what their past couple of seasons would have looked like if they've been able to stay at full strength. But all you can do is look ahead and hope for the best.
Now here's Leonard. 20 points for him last game against San Antonio. Zubats with a screen on Ingram. 3-pointer, Harden sinks it from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Valanciunas. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And so George will bring it up for the LA Clippers. They trail by 1. Westbrook taking his time here. Here's Leonard.
Charles being dead, as has been suggested, and the language in Aurora's letters.
He's deciding to change it up.
Lives in alternate worlds. I just wonder if we could be looking at a darkest timeline that is destined to be retconned. Like, we're just kind of exploring, like, a what-if scenario in this season of episodes, and then later time travel shenanigans are just going to fix it.
Here's Harden.
So
he picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Trey Murphy out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Williamson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
What a first game between MP and his opposition. They have played each other even so far.
McCollum on the wing, defended by Harden. McCollum against Harden. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Even though they had the better roster.
Wow! Crazy good!
And the length of Ingram helping on defense. Can't be reckless with the ball or he'll swipe it.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Alvarado's checked in for the Pelicans. If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age, Smitty.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every season.
They get it back. And Williamson with the block.
The swat. Zion saying, hey, try someone else.
And the basket is good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Money. Now here's Leonard. Five to shoot. Throws it up high.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
Here's Ingram. 13 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Money. Leonard with a screen on Williamson. Money misses. The Pelicans trail. Williamson looking around. Ingram with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Here's Williamson. Tipped. Now Leonard. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's Money. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. And it's Alvarado missing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul. No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
CJ McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win. Ryan?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Pelicans. Marshall's checked in. Pass to Money. The 3-ball. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williamson outside. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's a screen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Now here's Ingram. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Outside Jones. Beyond the arc. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
What energy from Zion on the offensive glass, saving the play and finishing it himself.
Pass to Money. There's a minute 54 left to play in the half. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for Alvarado. 1:52 left in the second. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Here's Money. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Ingram, that's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Money. A minute 22 left to play in the first half.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
First one falls for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Leonard against Ingram. A minute 9 left in the first half of this game. Valanciunas, good.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
The Clippers in the lead. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Ingram against Leonard. Got a piece of it.
Great awareness on defense there as Zubac relishes blocking shots.
Kept alive.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
26 seconds left in the first half. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. McCollum. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Down low. Stolen by Jones. So both teams making some changes here.
Forgive them, they know not what they do. Of course, the Goblin.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
First thought, though, goes to Scott, who's in danger.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
You know, for the Pelicans, they need to step back and take a look at what's going on. Mistakes have killed them, not just turnovers, but poor decision-making. This is a team everyone wants to play right now to get a W.
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Clippers.
This is why coaches tell their guys, always be ready. We're going to need you. Be ready.
Thanks for tuning in.
When he first met a young Jean Grey, and noticed how she carries his fantasy Cyclops doll, which showed up in the flashback of Jean's childhood in season 3 of 16.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. And it's Money in a power forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
That free throw good from Ingram. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Harden from outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Leonard with a screen on Williamson. Money, pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Ingram. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. And he lobs it up.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Well, New Orleans shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
B.A., he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win-now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
Pass to Money. Stolen by Jones. And they're on the break. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
This is why Williamson was a former #1 pick, because of how effortlessly he can take over games.
Here's Money. Zubac with a screen on Williamson. Here's Money. Out to Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at New Orleans, early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And, of course, the Clippers behind 2 games.
Seeing where the Pelicans are, many of us experts earmark them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
They're just getting warmed up. As good as they've been so far, they've got the potential and the talent to get even better as we get deeper into the season.
Let's see some of the numbers here for C.J. McCollum. And he drops the first. The Pelicans making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Harden with the defensive effort.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways.
Wow, he took off.
Can you say elevation? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Jones from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Here's Money. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in the game. McCollum right side. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. McCollum's got 7.
If you let McCollum get off a mid-range J, it's going in.
There's a screen. Fires from the line, and he nails the jumper. And the Clippers lead by 6.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And the 3-pointer goes. Give him 8 points now.
Murphy wants to keep accepting a big role in this offense. Gotta appreciate his confidence.
Here's Money. He's got 32 points. Offensive board. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Zubac against Valanciunas. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league It's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Valanciunas with a screen on Leonard. Ingram finds Valanciunas.
Give credit where it's due. This is something Zubac works on. He wants to be seen as an unbelievable.
Alvarado outside. McCollum with a screen on George. Fires the three. They get it again. Valanciunas.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. C.J. McCollum is out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Williamson outside. Pass to Ingram. Here's Alvarado. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Man, he's checked in for James Harden. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Clippers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's the pick. Here's Mann. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
McCollum outside. The 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Clippers shooting pretty well at 45%. Inside, and stolen by Williamson. Driving inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The quickness of Zion is really impressive, and he has the handle to go along with it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second-chance points.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. The Clippers trail. Money. Pass to George. Here's Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
McCollum with it. Ingram on the wing. Ingram double teamed. Clock at 6. Jones, the pass to Williamson. It's deflected. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Ingram. Fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. Money. Out to Leonard. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum, and here's Ingram. Double team on Ingram. On the wing, Jones lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love the toughness from Jonas Valanciunas, and he is lighting it up tonight.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Leonard passes to Money. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Well, New Orleans shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Jones finds McCollum. Now here's Ingram. Leonard defending. The putback goes up again. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
It says T.D. Jakes, influential pastor of Dallas megachurch The Potter's House, has been mentioned in a lawsuit against embattled music moguls.
Here's McCollum. Williamson has the open look. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. And now a 4-point New Orleans lead. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Time for Zubas to dig deep. He's effective from the line, but there's some added pressure now.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Shot is up. McCollum's shot is off.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Well, the Pelicans shooting at 45% of the game so far. McCollum, pass to Ingram. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. New Orleans in the lead. Ingram deciding where to go with it. That one no good. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Doubled by McCollum. Here's Money. McCollum defends. Money. Pass to George. Oh, gets the free to fall.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
New Orleans calls timeout. They trail by 4. 26 seconds left in the game.
Plan to use his relationship with TJ to soften his image. Now, what exactly? What do you think that is? What do you think that's going on? And the question is, was TJ's this surprise?
Pass to Jones. Here's Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He was looking to execute at some point in time without TD's knowledge. I don't know. What was he going to do? Was Diddy going to show up at the Potter's house and preach a message about forgiveness?
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
What's impressed me about Zubac is his work ethic. He's always sharpening his game, always looking to contribute, trying to improve as a big man.
And he's unable to get the second one. Now Williamson. On the wing, Jones. No good! Had a chance to end the run there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. From deep. Missed it. So the Clippers win it. They get the win here tonight, and it also concludes their group play for the NBA Cup. Nice to go out on a win, Grant.
And 2-2 likely not enough to send them through to the knockout rounds. But as you said, B.A., always nice to wrap up the group stage with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Hey, I told you, bro. Had a few tricks up my sleeve.
You got the win. I give it to you. Good game.
But for real, though, it's fun going up against you, man.
Hope it's not so fun next time. Good luck.
Work. Take it easy, CJ.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
If the feds start getting all up in your affairs, they're liable to find some stuff. So it's going to be very interesting to see the dynamic that TD Jakes plays in this lawsuit as it relates to Diddy. And it's going to be interesting to see if anything else. What's the worst part of the locker room?
The immediate thing that popped up in my head was all the acts.
You can't be a grown man going out like that.
Family. So there's going to be a solar eclipse on April 8th. Many people are saying that this one right here is going to be different. For the fact that the last one we had was somewhere in 2017.
All right, we've seen MP have some really impressive games scoring the ball lately.
Now, how close do you think he is to going supernova, having one of those 70-point explosions a la Dame Lillard or Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, he's going to do it in his next game.
What makes you say that? Something you like about the matchup?
I don't even know who he's playing.
Okay, so then just blind faith.
Basically, I mean, those guys you mentioned, it wouldn't have mattered who was guarding them when they hit 70. They couldn't be stopped. MP's got that same ability. He just ain't done it yet.
So you're saying it's inevitable?
It's a lock. Write it down in stone, put it in a vault, lock the vault, and then throw away the key.
All right, you want to put some money on it?
See, you always bring the money into this. I'm talking about my pride. I'm putting my pride on the line, brother, and that's priceless.
Right, because pride is what makes the world go round.
Yes, it does.
Pride fills up your gas tank.
Pride, baby. I got pride. Y'all got pride? Get some pride.
As the one in 2017. All right, so I don't know too much information about it. That's why we're about to watch this. Total Eclipse 2024, Luke 21 prophecy, strange signs in the sky. So let's see what this video has to tell us about this upcoming solar eclipse.
The signs that we are indeed living in a time when Bible prophecy is coming to life. When Jesus warned us about the coming of the Son of Man, he told us in Luke chapter 21, verse 25, there will be signs in the sun, in the moon, and in the stars. And on the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. With this in mind, I want you to look at this article posted by the Washington Post. It reads, there's a total solar eclipse coming soon. A rare celestial event is mere months away. On April 8th, afternoon will morph into night for about 4 minutes from northern Mexico to New England. The air will suddenly become colder by around 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. Birds and insects will fall silent in the darkness. Confused plants will ramp down their food production. Nocturnal animals, like owls and bats, will begin to stir. These are the signs of a total solar eclipse, when the moon temporarily blocks all sunlight on a swath of Earth. But this year's total eclipse is special, because we may not see another one in the United States for 2 more decades. Now, for just a moment, there can be 2 perspectives regarding this. There will be those interested in science who will say this is a great event, a once-in-a-lifetime spectacle. And then, the other perspective will be from those who study biblical prophecy, those who are reading the Bible and watching for the signs. And this group of people will look at this event and think, could this be a sign? Could this be a warning from God? One publication, named Harbinger's Daily, wrote a piece that offers a biblical perspective into this event. And in an article titled, 2024 X Solar Eclipse, Coincidence or Final Warning? They say, the pattern of 2 solar eclipses forming an X over the U.S. also happened in the early 1800s. The first solar eclipse occurred on June 16, 1806, with the second completing an X on September 17, 1811. The following quote comes from the New Madrid, Missouri website. The New Madrid earthquakes were the biggest earthquakes in American history. They occurred in the central Mississippi Valley, but they were felt as far away as New York City, Boston, Montreal, and Washington, D.C. President James Madison and his wife Dolly felt them in the White House. Church bells rang in Boston. From December 16, 1811, through March of 1812, there were over 2,000 earthquakes in the central Midwest. And between 6,000 to 10,000 are...
Would Barbara switch to TurboTax?
I broke 4 generations of family tradition. Huh? I want to make perfume.
So I make earthquakes in the Boothfield of Missouri, where New Madrid is located near the junction of Ohio and Mississippi rivers. Wow. In the known history of the world, no other earthquakes have lasted so long
I'm feeling a
or
big
produced
game
so much
tonight, kid.
evidence of damage as the New Madrid earthquakes. 3 of the earthquakes are on the list of America's top earthquakes. The first one on December 16, 1811, a magnitude of 8.1 on the Richter scale. The second on January 23rd, 1812, at 7.8. And the third on February 7th, 1812, at as much as 8.8 magnitude. Could the upcoming completion of an X across the U.S. midsection by the April 8th, 2024 eclipse point to another catastrophe in the months afterward? So, with all this in mind,
Hey, bro.
as children of God,
I mean, even think about the fact that in the scriptures also talking about the roaring of waters. And usually, like, when you have tsunamis, this is not to scare anyone. But when you have tsunamis, it's caused by, like, I think it's called tectonic plates, like, shifting, like, above one another. And just that force in itself, you know, that could cause earthquakes along with big roars in the waters that cause big waves. This is crazy.
To another catastrophe in the months afterward. So, with all this in mind, as children of God, what do we do? What do we make of all this? How
What's
do we
shaking,
process all of
The
this?
Rex got a lot of action today.
Well, once again, the Bible says in Luke chapter 21,
What do you got for
verse
me?
25
Nothing
to 27,
replaces live reps.
and
You should
there
play
will be strange signs in the sun, moon, and stars. And here on earth, the nations will be in turmoil, perplexed by the roaring seas and strange tides. People will be terrified at what they see coming upon the earth, for the powers in the heavens will be shaken. Then everyone will see the Son of Man coming on a cloud with power and great glory. The Bible has given us all of this information so that we can be prepared, not fearful, not terrified, but prepared. Bible prophecy is a puzzle with many different pieces, and they are all here to see in the Bible. And here are some of the pieces we need to watch out for. The rise of deception. We should be aware of the amount of false teaching and false prophets that have found their way onto various platforms around the world. Another piece of the puzzle is the rise of demonic doctrines. A gospel that tickles the ears of people. Then another piece is one we are all too familiar with. Wars and rumors of wars. There is apostasy, which is the great falling away. Then there is the love of many growing cold. Then there are earthquakes, pestilences, and, of course, supernatural signs in the sun, moon, and stars. When you put all of these pieces of the puzzle together, you begin to see that a picture is being formed. God's Word has drawn a picture that tells us exactly what to expect as the second coming of Christ draws nearer. Now, the Word of God talks a lot about how people will change in the last days. And once again, a picture begins to emerge about what society will look like. Paul warned us that people will not endure sound doctrine. People will have itching ears, and they will be attracted to doctrines of demons. There will be false prophets and false teachings emerging throughout the world. People will only love themselves and their money. They will be boastful and proud, scoffing at God. They will act religious, but they will reject the power that could make them godly. Now, I would like us to talk a bit more about the kinds of people you should be aware of in the last days. Because if the devil can plant someone into your inner circle, then he knows he has a good chance of influencing you to do the wrong thing. He knows that you're much more likely to be receptive when someone close to you is encouraging you to do the wrong thing. Even more so if that person is helping, assisting, or enabling you to do the wrong thing. And so the thing is, you need to be alert to the signs that someone in your life may be planted by the devil in order to get you to push or pull away from walking with the Lord. Now, the first sign you should look for is probably the most obvious, and that is a person who encourages you to do wrong. The devil will always plant people or a person who encourages and cheers you on. This is the type of person who encourages you to go to places that you know you have no business going to. This is the type of person that edges you on. Oh, there's nothing wrong with a little fun every once in a while, they'll say. Stop being...
I mean, the only thing I can think about when it comes to that is like, because I'm into my physique. Like, I make sure that I just like to grow my physique. I'm really into fitness. And I watch what I eat. I focus on my nutrition also. Only thing I can think of that is when people are like, come on, you could just have the candy or the ice cream one day. I gotta be like, no. You know what I'm saying? No, but there are people out there that are like, yo, come on, like, let's go to the strip club or let's do these drugs. And like, it goes to a further level than that. And I hope that you guys aren't around those people, because at the end of the day, it is an influence in your life. You could, they're either influencing you or you're gonna influence them. It does say in the Bible, bad company corrupts good character. So it is what it is. But that's the only thing I can think of in my life right now. I keep my circle very, very small.
Being so uptight. Stop being such a holy roller. One drink won't make you a sinner. This person is a dangerous person. They are a threat to your salvation. The Amplified Translation of 1 Corinthians 15, verse 33 to 34 says, "Do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals.
Facts.
Be sober-minded. Be sensible. And wake up from your spiritual stupor as you ought, and stop shining. For some of you have no knowledge of God. You are disgracefully ignorant of him and ignore his truths. I say this to your shame." How does bad company corrupt good morals, you ask? Well, they encourage you to do the wrong thing. They encourage you to sin. They try to get you to compromise your integrity. They are the sort of person who will tell you things like, it's okay once in a while. But be warned, this is the type of bad company.
The future is not just going to happen. You have to make it. And if you want a successful business, all it takes is an idea. And now becomes the future. A future where you grew a dream into a reality.
That corrupts. They push and pull you to sin. And as children of God, once we identify such people in our lives, we need to separate ourselves from them. Now, the second sign that someone in your life has been planted by the devil is if they try to control and manipulate you. Think of it this way. God, almighty in his wisdom, in his majesty and glory, he does not control you. He does not forcefully make you do anything. The Holy Spirit may convict you, but conviction in the heart and manipulation are two very different things.
Hella true.
Now, when you find someone who attempts to control you, that person is being used of the devil. God has given you a free will. He has given you the ability and capability to make choices. And any time that someone else tries to take that away from you, any time that someone attempts to impose their will upon you, they are being used of the devil.
This is true. Like, I feel like we're able to see people are controlling individuals when it comes to relationships. None of us are perfect at the end of the day, but just in that instance, like, God gives us the free will to love him or to not, and that's what makes the love so pure. So even like in a relationship, if I'm with someone and I'm almost like forcing them to love me in a certain way, it's not going to be as sweet. It's like no longer a individual to love you. It's like forceful, and it almost becomes no longer love at that point. It's just manipulation and control. So that makes hella sense, and we're able to learn about love just through the character of God and how he allows us to freely choose to love him or not.
If you look throughout the Bible, you will see that anyone who had this spirit of control was used by the devil. Jezebel had this controlling spirit. Nebuchadnezzar had this spirit. In fact, it was so strong in him that he built a golden statue of himself and demanded that everyone would bow down and worship him. And when 3 Hebrew boys by the name of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused, he had cast them into a furnace. That is a wicked and controlling spirit. If you can identify this spirit in anyone within your inner circle, I encourage you to move away. Separate yourself. That's how you will be protected. The third sign that someone is sent by the devil is what I'd like to call the enabler. The enabler is really used by the enemy because this person goes beyond encouraging you to sin. They go beyond manipulating you to sin. For you to sin. The enabler will give the addict money to feed their habit. The enabler will invite the married man to an event with a single woman and help him lie to his wife that he'll be out of town for a few days because of work. If you're a person given to lust, the enabler will make it possible for you to act out that lust. The enabler will facilitate. They will provide the resources and everything needed for you to do what you are not meant to do and be where you are not meant to be. The enabler is a dangerous person because they make it possible for you to sin.
Alright though, guys, we're going to put that right there. If you guys want to watch the rest of this video, it's on Grace for Purpose. It's about the total eclipse, and that's why we came here. We came here to learn a little bit more about the total eclipse and how it fulfills the prophecy in Luke 21. So it is quite interesting, just the fact that these solar eclipses do mark an X over America. So from the one from 2017 to the one that's going to be happening in April, it's an X that's marked over. So basically the path of the total eclipse goes across the country in a slanted line, and 2 slanted lines that cause an X. And in the scripture it talks about there being perplexity, which is basically confusion, and we see a lot of that, I mean, in today's society when it comes to just confusion of identity, confusion of sexuality, or what gender you are, just a whole lot of confusion. What to do with your life, just everything. And then, but yeah, so this is a very interesting video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. So we're gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.
You like cake? kind of cake? I don't know what kind of cake you want for your birthday. Chocolate?
I like this white cake with strawberries.
Alright.
Find what you're looking for on Bumble.
There's rap beef going on right now. I don't know if you care about that. Streamer beef.
Tell me all about the rap beef. I super duper care. I super care.
Well, okay. You're not really gonna care. I don't really care. Can I just tell you what I've been on?
What do you mean I'm not going to care? I just said I super duper care. You called me a liar.
Okay.
I said I super duper care.
Okay, Metro Boomin and Future dropped an album.
Whoa. Okay.
And Kendrick hopped on the track.
Shit.
And they're basically coming at like Drake and J. Cole, and it's like rap shifting right now. So we've got to see what's about to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
And then Diddy just got caught trafficking girls, and he's a pedophile.
No. I'm in a unique position to comment on this, Joe. It's kind of funny. You know, let me tell you something, Aiden. Something else, some more life advice for you. Being a horny will get you in trouble. In general, let's forget Diddy in his case, and whatever it goes in court of law, innocent, guilty, that's up for him. He's going to work it all out. But in general, if you're one of them horny, you know those dudes on Instagram, those Indians saying boobs, vagina all day.
Yeah.
If your whole life is just being horny, you're going to be in trouble, whether you're satisfied or not.
Yeah.
Whether you get the girls or not. Because if you have too many girls, you got stress. Too much, you're going to end up in jail for some reason, or some kind of claim's going to come against you. Or you're sitting at home all day jerking off, wasting your life. You need to just give up that horniness crap. You know, I've come to the conclusion that having sex with loads and loads of girls is pretty gay. You should have sex to make children, because children are important. But if you just want to have sex with girls, just put your little pee-pee in now, and then finish and go, yay, I had sex, you're pretty gay. And that's gay.
How is that?
I would never have sex without the possibility of there being a child made, because...
Wait, so you stick that Romanian penis in a girl and you're expecting to come inside of her every time and create life?
Firstly, I am not Romanian.
I know, but okay, so you think every time you...
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
For misanalyzing me.
I hate that. Are you cloned? Why do you care nowadays? Are you soft now? Why do you care?
I want to be factually correct on this stream.
Fine. I'm sorry for
being horny, and I know I'm telling you this because I know you jerk off probably like 18 times a day, little weirdo. You need to get rid of that horny crap. Instead, train hard, worship God, make money, make some kids, and just calm down. If everybody would calm down, none of this would happen. Everyone's like, oh, I'm horny, I need 6 girls, 2 dudes. everyone just needs to chill.
Two dudes.
An example of what you're up to.
I'm not a guy. Okay, anyways, whatever. I agree. So yeah, that's going. The whole diss shit's going on right now. We're waiting for diss tracks coming in and out. But the Diddy is what's big too. Like, it's crazy as. He got his house raided, for sex trafficking.
Been there.
And then
do you live near him?
What?
Do you live near him?
I don't know, honestly. I think he like got his LA street raided, but Diddy was doing weird. But he fled. He fled the country. Like, he left, and he went to a private island or something like that.
Did you tell everyone about it on your stream?
Okay, was it really my stream that got you locked back up?
No. Oh, it wasn't. However, that stream did go super viral. And let me explain how the world works, but especially how Romania works. Nobody really wants to have so when that stream went viral, there's obviously my PO and the judge and a lot of people involved in my case who started to panic. And they're like, oh, this is going to be very bad for me if he does run away, which I'm never going to do because I'm innocent. Especially as everybody knows he said he's going to run away. This is going to end up on my plate. So they all panicked and increased my surveillance and started following me in unmarked cars and all this kind of garbage because of your post. But I don't care. They've been following me around anyway. But that's the kind of thing that happened because of you. Because for some reason, I don't know why that one clip went mega viral, but it did.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was up. I'll tell you what, though. How would you like to, once you're considered free, because all these girls are finally like taking back what they're saying about you. So once you finally get free, how about I take you out to some dinner? On me.
What girl?
I thought I saw something like.
Oh no! You never said anything about me in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, really? So then what were they? What was the statements that were being said or something like that?
So you're saying that the girls have now changed their minds and are removing themselves from the case.
That's good, right?
No, they haven't changed their minds. They never said anything bad about me and never wanted to be in a case.
Wow.
From the beginning. The state made the case with girls screaming saying I'm innocent. Me screaming saying I'm innocent. Everyone saying I'm innocent. The state made the case. And only now, after 2 years, does the judge give them the chance to leave the case.
That's so wrong.
Bro, it's a matrix attack. It's a matrix attack. And they're doing it to me because I'm massively influential, and they were scared of the influence I had. So they tried to
you literally are part of the reason why this new generation clip farming is a thing, right? Like clippers and clip farming. You probably don't know what it is, but you are probably one of the biggest to do it. So they banned you on TikTok. They basically banned you everywhere except for X now, which is amazing. Shout out to Elon. By the way, do you know Elon?
An instrumental in the breaking of the matrix. If you actually time my cancellation, if you time me getting deleted on Instagram, that's exactly when people's consciousness started to awaken and understand that we're being lied to on every single level. If I had to martyr my social media accounts to awaken the next generation to the satanic rituals which they're living under, then it's completely worth it. So I actually have been massive for damaging the matrix. Me alone, as one man, along with others, of course. I've been monumental for this movement.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's worked.
No, it is. Wait, what do you think about the whole Ryan Garcia? What's been going on with Ryan?
I love Ryan, and I hope the best for him in all realms. He says some things which are controversial and outlandish, but in the world today, it's really not so far-fetched. My only concern is I think he should focus on his upcoming fight because he's got a difficult one, and he's no walkover.
I said the same exact thing, and people were saying that I work for them. I literally said the same thing you just said.
Yeah, but you can't be trusted, though.
I'm sorry.
I'm touchy. I don't sell my soul. I don't end up on lean. I'm not some dickhead in Miami jerking off. I'm not like you. I'm built different. When you say it's kind of like, who paid him? He'll do anything for $1.
IRS e-file is open.
Snap your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free. Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify. 1040 and limited credits only. Get the Intuit TurboTax app now.
It's probably the LA office that did it, the LA SAC office. But yeah, I mean, there's a multitude of reasons, man, why they would raid a house like that. But what I will tell you is this: for them to go ahead and get a search warrant means they got quite a bit of probable cause to search his home, because at the federal level, to get a federal search warrant, it's fairly difficult. You need a lot of probable cause.
Could you break that down for me, please? Like, because again, I shared my personal experience. I said they've been executed a search warrant at my place before, and it was the simple premise was, hey, someone came to us saying that a crime got committed, and it said that you had a videotape of said crime, but you weren't willing to give it up, so we got to go get it. And that's it. Like, just seeing the text message and hearing that person's story, a judge signed off on it. They came in and got the DVR. They got whatever they needed to, look to see if it happened. Obviously, nothing happened. No charges got brought. But on a federal level, what's actually needed?
So all right, when you get a search warrant through the feds, right, you have to go to a magistrate judge to get one, right? And a magistrate judge, think of it as kind of a lower level judge than a district judge. And a district judge, you go to them to get like a Title III, to get your to listen to a phone tap, or whenever someone's getting sentenced and a criminal case is actually proceeding. But to go ahead and get a search warrant, a simple search warrant, you just need a magistrate judge. However, AUSAs are very picky about giving search warrants, because for you to get a search warrant, you have to go through a federal prosecutor to do it, and then the U.S. Attorney's Office files a search warrant on your behalf, right, with the judge, and then you go ahead and you're able to go ahead and execute it. So whenever you have somebody high profile, like a Diddy, like R. Kelly, because R. Kelly actually, HSI did the R. Kelly case as well. Anytime you have a high profile guy and they know that they're going to have the news out there with them doing raids, etc., they're going to make sure the search warrant is airtight. They're going to make sure they have a lot of probable cause. Now, with that said, for them to get a search warrant like this tells me they have multiple informants and sources of information, more than likely. People that are cooperating, giving them information, because for you to be able to get inside of a house, you need actionable info within somewhere between 2 weeks to a month. So that tells me that someone was in my home, saw some stuff that was questionable, contacted the feds, and they were able to go ahead and get that search warrant through a judge, because the search warrant needs to be fresh with information for you to be able to get it, especially when you got somebody high profile like this.
Okay, so again, excuse my ignorance, but because I think a lot of people view the feds as, like, we don't even know what they do on a daily. So wait, how would this even be initiated? Like, does someone come to someone's cubicle and be like, hey, I think Diddy's fucking a bunch of people and trafficking in them? Like, how does this even get started? Like, okay, say you're an agent, right? Because you used to be an agent. If you're an agent, how would you get this started? Do you have to go to your superior? Do you have to, like, kind of get other people on board with this? Because I can't imagine a judge is just, like, you have a thought and then you just write it up and a judge just listens to it immediately. Who would you have to talk to get, because it got to be an investigation of some sorts before this even starts, right?
Yeah, so I can take you, there's many ways that this could begin, but I can give you a typical scenario of how it'll happen, right?
Okay.
So you'll be sitting there, right, and you'll get a tip, right, like as a duty agent, right? So there's something called a duty agent, and the duty agent is the guy that's on call that day. So it can be very easy where, like, someone will call in a tip, hey, I got this information, blah, blah, blah. It gets fielded to the duty agent. Now, if nobody already has an open case on Diddy, the duty agent is responsible for either A, taking that case, or delegating it to the proper group. Now, this is the LA field office, right? And guys, I'm going to give you a lot of detail here, so bear with me. So this is the LA field office. I know they have a human trafficking group, and they have a human smuggling group. So more than likely what happened was, if it came from a source...
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the Lakers taking on the Boston Celtics. So the Lakers win the tip. Here's Money. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's West. Pass to Money. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They set a pick. Here's Johnson. MP looking around. Yep, that one goes.
And sometimes the best way to get something done, do it yourself. Just ask MP.
Screen by O'Neal. Money. And they recover it. Back to Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. The shot that time not on target. MP right side. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Fades away. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Money. And he misses the fast break layup. MP outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Money. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Well, that's just a demonstration of terrific ball skills from Kobe. Avoided the defender and gets it to fall inside.
MP outside. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, that had some mustard on it. MP showing some real force on the finish.
Pass to O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
MP outside. Here's McHale. Fires it from 18. O'Neal pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Money. Finished off the break. Money's got 5 points.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's MP. Off target from the wing. A minute 31 left in the first quarter here. Here's Money. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
On the wing, MP. 19-footer. Here's Parrish. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, the size of Parrish is hard to go up against, especially when he's trying to score. That guy is north of 7 feet tall.
And so he hits both. Pass to West. 4-3. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP left side. .41 seconds left in the first. Excellent D there from Bryant. Here are the Lakers now. Here's Money. Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 6.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
And here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20. Tries again. Blocked.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
From deep, MP knocks it down from distance. McGrady's got 7. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Now here's Johnson. Back to MP. Stolen by Bryant. Inside. Here's Money. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls. Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
MP outside. Another miss. That makes him 3 for 10 so far. The rebound, Celtics.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now here's MP. 7 points in the game. No good. A bit long that time. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Baylor. Takes.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
Here's McGrady. The offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter.
As far as like the New York, nah, they didn't tell him shit, bro, guaranteed. Like they especially guys going allegations going. Whenever the Feds are doing cases like this, they try to keep it hush hush because they know it'll be a big deal if it gets out there. The fact that they were able to pull this off without the press being out there immediately and disrupting what they got going on, hey, they did some pretty good OpSec.
Wow. So, okay. Now, a lot of people are looking at this and they're thinking that Diddy is already in cuffs. From what I heard on the news report, they said the feds probably strategically planned this because Diddy boarded a plane leaving either the LA or the Miami residence today, and they did it while he was away. But I can imagine wherever he landed at, they probably greeted him and probably served him saying, hey, listen, we did do search warrant or whatever. What's the likelihood of basically, since now it's public and they did a search warrant, that he'll either be in cuffs, or do you think this is a pre-grand jury proceeding where we won't see Diddy in cuffs until there's an indictment?
Yeah, so the thing is they don't really need to do anything as far as like letting the subject of the search warrant know. The only thing they have to do is they got to give Diddy a return. So once they do their search warrant and they're done, they have to give him a list of all the things they took from him, right? So that he knows, and it's going to be numbered and all that other stuff, right? Because you have to do that by law. Whatever you take, you have to let them know what you took specifically. However, the fact that they're doing a search warrant, it's not good. I would say there's a very high likelihood that he might get arrested after this. Because what people need to understand is you need a significant amount of probable cause to go into someone's home, right? So when you look at like getting a search warrant, right, for like a phone, versus getting a search warrant for like a computer, or getting a search warrant for a house or an email, etc., the house is always at the top of the hierarchy because that's considered your castle, right? So for you to be able to get a search warrant on a home, it requires by far the most probable cause. I'll say the only thing that beats out a house is getting a wiretap for probable cause. So,
hey, can I ask you this?
Okay, go ahead.
So now, here's also the thing that I think makes this very interesting. Like some of the allegations and what we've just heard publicly, they span all the way back to the 90s.
Yeah.
Now, because of the time span, how does that change the scenario? Because, like, again, if someone is like, yo, hey, listen, this happened, yo, there might be a couple VHS tapes this motherfucker kept of like him having these little orgies. It's like, what is the time span of this criminal, accusation? Because really, it spanned from the 90s to now. How would, like, HSI or any, like, government body treat that?
So that's a really good question. All right, so most federal crimes have a 5-year statute of limitations, right? I'm looking. It looks like that guy's out there too. I'm looking at this Fox News thing. It looks like that. Really? It's up from their vest. It looks like the bureau's out there too.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
So, all right. And the sheriff's office, it looks like. But anyway, most federal crimes have a 5-year statute of limitations, right? So, since most crimes have that statute of limitations, obviously, if there were allegations in the 90s, they can't do anything. However, right, if the feds could prove that this has been a continuing conspiracy, that he's been doing this shit since then, and he's still doing it up to 5 years ago, all that shit comes in. All that stuff comes in, right? Because they're gonna, and they can also, if they also wanted, they could go through a RICO.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That 3 is no problem for MP. You know he's put in the work because these shots now seem like layups.
Now here's Baylor. Lock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Shaq. Pass to Money. Now West. Outside, Kobe. There's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
MP outside. Lakers with the rebound. And here is West. Pass to Money. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Money. The 3-pointer, no good. Here's Golden State. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so just over a minute and a half played. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Money. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. And they pick up 2. MP's got 5 now.
You're just too quick with it. MP making a miss.
That's tipped. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 7 points for MP.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And here's West from the arc. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fader. Good on the shot. He has 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
MP deciding where to go with it. Down low. 1:27 left in the first. To the middle. Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Spreading the wealth, MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Inside. Here's Money. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Green, the screen. MP, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Money. He's got 7. And there's another one for the Lakers. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
On the wing, MP. He's got 7. And Green slams it in.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Here's Money. Good on the three-point shot. Money's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. Back to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Money. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's MP. Here's Chamberlain. Off with the layup. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
They said that the feds they knew what was going on. They said they allowed Diddy to leave.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
To the inside. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's MP. It's good from about 19 feet. MP's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. To the left wing. Shaq with the screen. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Warriors with possession here. MP outside. Golden State moving it around. Shot on the wing. And he hits the jumper for 2. MP's got 11 points.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Baylor. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. Good, nice job down low. Kobe's got his second basket of the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
On the wing, MP. Back to Curry. Green with the ball. And that one drops for him. Green's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
They grab their own miss. Basket counts.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And here's MP for 3. And Shaq pulls it down. The Lakers on offense. West with a wide open look. Shaq with the screen. It's stolen by Green. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. On the wing, Green. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Here's Kobe. He's got 5. Pass to Money. Back to Bryant. Here's Money. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
MP outside. MP showing the range.
Easy to understand why people love watching MP play, especially when he's catching and firing like this.
And Kobe throws it down.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Pulls it up. And there's another one for the Lakers.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
So it's the Warriors now. And a wide open look for MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 20.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce. And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
High post Chamberlain. Outside Green. The 3 from KD. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
West down low. And the layup's good off the glass. West has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Shots good by Green.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Pass to Money. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Here's Money. He's got 14. Here's Baylor.
A phenomenal defender. Durant's quickness and length really bother shooters.
MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And the basket by MP.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Shaq. There's the lob to the hoop. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. And here's MP for three. Another three for Golden State.
Oh, great body control by MP. The pull-up, a very difficult shot to master.
Here's West. Sweet little floater. West has got 10 points.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And here's MP for three. Here's Green. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This is the energy that Green provides. Just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
To the paint. Here's Bryant. Chamberlain with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Here's MP. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here are the Lakers. Here's Money. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a bit.
I want to read because that's going to have the problem cause in there and how they did it. Would that be on Pacer? Do you know? It could.
Yeah, that was good.
Floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Fair enough. Which was that to?
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams put a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's MP. Rebounded by the Lakers. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
You on 2K? No. Let's start the
Shaq with the screen. To the middle. Halt the run. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Park, Rick.
MP
Parks and
outside.
Rick.
The three. Green. O'Neal with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 15. Pass to West. Back to O'Neal. Here's Money. Three-pointer. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Outside Durant. MP outside. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And MP throws it down hard.
And look at MP giving the people what they want with that incredible slam.
1:12 left in the third. West outside. Drills the three-pointer. West has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Drills it from outside.
I love that bucket from MP in response to their three.
Pass to Money. Screen by O'Neal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And here's Golden State. They're on a 19-7 run. And here's MP for three. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor. Lakers trail by 15. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State.
Man.
Durant in the corner.
All them highlights I keep posting, man. I look tired and all.
And that's good.
Mm.
MP for three.
That was.
MP's
I
got
bet
37.
And, you know, he's not afraid to rely on others.
Them
MP
niggas
calls
is
for help,
professionals.
and the pick and roll sets him up nicely.
I'm like, man, I hit the three on them niggas, so hey. My little three was nice. Corner. Well, you know, green. Shit. I get in shape, man. You never know. Hit me in a little corner three, though.
As we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Warriors leading by 18. A three from MP. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Bryant down low. Makes the bucket.
He is following us though in the starting five match.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And here's MP for three. It's good from long range. MP's got 40 points.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Golden State, 19-point game. Pass to Money. Bryant looking it over. Now Baylor down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal trying to break free. Nice D from Durant. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. MP's shot is good.
You can see the competitive nature for MP right now.
I'm ready.
No, I'm in here.
Ah, this nigga.